Going on, everybody? It's your boy Boiler 320 reporting in on your weekly video game news, and it's been, let's see, 2006. It's been 12 years, right? Or okay, we'll take out two because Xbox came out with it. Nobody probably even realized they wanted to change their name until it's too late. But we'll go 10 years. It's been 10 years since people were asking for this feature on PlayStation, but you're going to be able to finally switch your PSN name, and I mean, personally for me, it's not gonna do much. I mean, since I just want the people on my friends list to know my name, so you can actually change it to show what name you want it to show, aka your real name on PS4. But I'm sure there's a ton of people that made ton of stupid names that need to change it as soon as possible, right? And that's awesome. And I think they're adopting the same model as Xbox did. I think the first time around you get to change it for free. Second time around you got to pay. Well, we'll look in the description because I have the website link. But yeah, anyway, so it's been a long requested fan feature. Um, I guess finally nice of them to oblige, right? Better late than never. So they pretty much got the three main things. Well, I'm gonna say two, man, because I never counted console crossplay as a thing, especially since they're the ones who've been doing crossplay the longest, more than any of the other competitors. But yeah, anyway, so you got the name change, the ability to download your PlayStation Now games aside from the PS3 ones, obviously, and cross-platform crossplay. All right, let's just say it, cross-platform crossplay, the most fakest non-ish I've ever seen in my life. But yeah, you're able to finally do it with Fortnite. So this year they've kind of knocked it out of the park before the next gen is coming around. It seems like it's coming around pretty quick, to be honest, guys. It might be 2019. I still think it's 2020 late. Worst comes to worst, maybe 2021 late, but um, they're getting all this crap out of the way so they get prepared for next generations. All they can do is focus on the hardware, the price point. We already know they're doing games. I'm sure they've got a couple of games in the pipeline that they're gonna launch the console with, whether it's another Killzone, whether they hold back Ghost of Tsushima. And me personally, I don't think they're gonna hold back Death Stranding because it seems like that's been basically as scheduled. And reading from Kojima's quotes recently, it seems like they might be ahead of schedule, so that's definitely a current gen release. But if it has backwards compatibility, then I don't know what difference is it really going to make, right? Aside from saying that this is specifically for PS5, and they showed Ghost of Tsushima for PS4, saying it was going to be for PS4. But in my opinion, I wouldn't blow my load that early, especially when Xbox is gonna want to come out next gen with a bang. I don't know what the hell Nintendo's gonna do because they operate in their own world, but I would say maybe save a game or two just in case Xbox surprises everybody and they release the cheapest console that's not the most powerful, and then you can find a way to kind of combat that. Just prepare for the worst case scenario, as I usually like to do in my own personal life. But yeah. Anyway, guys, so I'm gonna get right into that, and it's amazing to me how these guys make such a big deal, and then when they announce stuff, like let's say the Xbox X Cloud, people acted like, well, PlayStation Now never existed, and that's how these fanboys operate, guys. We're gonna look at the name change real quick. Look at the details about it. So it's gonna cost basically after the first change is free, $9.99 US dollars, and for PS Plus members, it's gonna cost you $4.99. Have fun with that, guys. Like I said, it's personally not gonna affect me much, but you gotta change your crew names and your weirdo names in general. You gotta do what you gotta do, and this beta is gonna be rolled out around November, it says, and then it's gonna be a full feature basically in early 2019. So that's awesome, guys. I gotta be honest, I'm kind of surprised they addressed the crossplay this early. I'm kind of surprised they addressed this late, but it evens out. Apologies for that noise in the background. It's my phone. Somebody I don't want to talk to, but anyway, so I'm gonna move on for that, guys. And a new juice rumor that's coming out, video game related wise. Of course, Sony never stops providing the games. Would be Naughty Dog's current secret project, and it's been rumored for a while that they're gonna provide a new IP based around space, right? So let's hear what the details say. New intellectual property, the reportedly casting for a secret project, according to a movie insider who's previously leaked information on Hollywood blockbusters. So it's a decent source, worst comes to worst. And they're looking for a black African American male in his 40s to 60s with shorts and medium length there. And yeah, this is basically in my mind he's Cuddy from The Wire. I forgot what his name was on The Walking Dead. I should know since I've seen The Walking Dead, but to be honest, this is a lot more generic than The Wire because The Wire is one of the best shows ever. Let's be honest, guys. Even if you hate black people, you can't deny the greatness of that show and how realistic it was, and just how great some of the actors were, including this dude who I said played Cuddy. And the lead of the game is basically looking to be somebody like that. I really hope they get this guy. Honestly, if they could just get him motion cap acting, that's awesome. And like I said, it's been heavily rumored for a while. They've already got two, I guess, teams rotating within Naughty Dog. So, like it says here, it doesn't. We don't know if this is related to the Sony San Diego project where they hired an old Naughty Dog developer, or whether Naughty Dog's opening up another team, or they're being expanded even more. But at this point, this is nothing but great news, and who knows when this is going to be released? It might be 2 or 3 years down the line into next generation for what it seems like. You know, they've kind of been in pre-production for a while. I've been hearing about this since the beginning of this generation, so it might be ready for launch. It might be, like I said, ready 2 or 3 years down the line, but hopefully we'll get more details as the year or next year goes along. And then you can just take that apart, and then you can kind of just use your own imagination. Because you're going to get The Last of Us 2 next year. Hopefully next year, but it's get delayed for it. Sounds like the first one did, or Uncharted 4 did, I should say. But if you want to get a new IP where it's involving space and Naughty Dog, I'm all for it, man. At this point, the more the merrier from award-winning studios, right? But yeah, let me know what you guys think. And I'll be on tomorrow trying to make up some missed time. But yeah, Bulgo 20 is out. Have a good one, guys.